Howdy y'all, this is Twitchonium here, coming at you with another Crimson Vow quick draft on the channel. Let us go ahead and just jump right on into it, and we will see what we open today. Starting off with a rare that is a land, never an exciting place to be, but that's alright. Nothing crazy in the uncommons either. Let's see what this guy is. Okay, this one actually seems like it could be pretty solid in a werewolf deck, although that is the last deck I drafted, so we'll see. Do also have a Flame Blessed Bolt here, pretty nice piece of cheap interaction. And just really not a super exciting pack in general, but I think I'm willing to take a werewolf start here. Just a strong green card if not. Could probably pick up enough wolves and stuff to just still make this cost less pretty consistently. Alright, and next pack here, what do we have? Resistance Squad seems nice if we have another human. We could go the white-green human route. Shield Basher also decent. Lantern Bearer pretty good. Stitched Assistant. Grizzly Ritual. Yeah, I mean, none of these green cards are particularly exciting. I think I'm just going to take a Resistance Squad here. I haven't really tried out the white-green human strategy very much yet, so wouldn't be opposed to going down that route. And now we have black and red cards and uncommon. Nothing that I think really is making me want to move out of the direction we're headed down so far, though. That said, there's really nothing super exciting for our colors either. Could take the Adamant Will as a nice combat trick. Could take a Spore Crawler just as a nice piece of, creature that dies into a card. Could just take the 3-drop human. This thing has seemed to overperform a bit. I think I'm going to stick with the Adamant Will for now. Just always going to do what you want it to do. Alright. Seeing very few white cards. The only green card is Snarling Wolf, although I'm not opposed to taking a Snarling Wolf. It's pretty solid little role player there. That said, what do we have in black or black-blue here? Alright, Zombie Tribal. It seems like a lot of hoops to jump through. We do also have Markov Purifier we could consider and just potentially drop our first pick green card there. It's a nice little payoff for the life gain decks, letting you draw some cards. Yeah, I think I'd rather take that over the wolf. It's just a 1-drop anyways. Not like we're missing out on a ton. Just speculate towards the life gain. And now we can take another white card and keep on the human train. This will work fine in a life gain deck if we do end up in that one as well. But it's either that or we take the Stalker, which is also just fine. I mean, there's a lot of decent blue here too. We could end up in like maybe a white-blue route, but I think for now we'll just stick to the white while we've got it here. Ooh, and this is a tough choice actually. The Heron of Hope is excellent in the life gain decks, but so is the Kindly Ancestor. I want both of these cards in my deck. If we were still trying to go the wolf route, we could go with the Runebound Wolf. One of these days I'm going to have this open this card when I'm actually in that archetype, but still a very nice card there. I think I'm going to take the Heron, though. We already have a couple of 3-drops, so I think the Heron is more what a life gain deck is going to want, but really would like the other as well. Now we'll snag up a Gift of Fangs. It does look like we're more likely to be on the white-black than the white-green route here. And this is just a nice little pseudo-removal spell. And now, nothing exciting at all for us. I think we'll just take a Blood Fountain. Wouldn't mind having access to one of those in the deck. And here, just take a human that can train up. Do we have any other 2-drops yet? No. Yeah, definitely going to want to pick up some 2-drops, so. Alright. Well, I guess we're not thinking about being in the green, so it's the Ritual we should take, which is still nice. Piece of unconditional removal, even if it is a bit on the expensive side. guess we could take a Skulking Killer. I'm not sure how this thing actually plays, though. It seems a little overly conditional. Alright. I don't want to be playing a Beguiler anyways. Alright. Let's see what we got in pack 2. Arena having a fit trying to rearrange my cards right now. But let's see what we've got. Got a Geist, which is a nice little aggressive early drop, and the Graph Ravager, which is, I mean, if we're on the life gain deck, the downside of this seems pretty low. Like, just a 3/3 for 2 seems like a good body. And we're going to have a Ceremonial Knife just chilling the entire game, it looks like. Apologies in advance for that. Alright, well here we definitely are going to be on the Bleed Dry, I think. This one is a nice little protection piece, but Bleed Dry is just excellent removal. And now we can take a Fellstinger or Sigarda's Imprisonment. This one can be nice if you have things to exploit to draw you some cards, but I think I've got to be on Imprisonment here. I've just been wrecked too many times to decks that have like 5 or 6 copies of this card. Oh, that's the wrong card. And here we will probably just pick up a Doomed Dissenter. Nice thing to exploit to any of our exploit creatures we do pick up. And here we've got another Sigarda's Imprisonment. I think I'll just keep taking them as long as they offer them. Here we can take one of the 2-drops. Which one do I like better? Don't think we have any, I guess we have one blood token creator. I'll just take this Vampire Slayer. We're heavier into white anyways. I will take the Doom Dissenter over another Adamant Will, though. Just make sure we have enough 2-drops to fill out the deck. Now we can take another nice human flying creature or another life gain synergy piece. We don't have a ton of the life gain quite yet, though, so I think I'd rather have a flyer. Here, another piece of interaction. Alright, we did end up wheeling the 1-drop. I'll definitely play a copy of it. Maybe we play a Pointed Discussion. And we wheeled a Adamant Will. And the Recluse 2-drop. Okay. Not looking too bad here. And the last pack, we have opened up Arm the Cathars. So we can kind of buff our team and give them all Vigilance. Seems okay. Don't think we really need a 4-drop here. I mean, maybe we do actually need some bigger top-end stuff to do. I guess this is serving that same purpose, though, making our small things into threats. Here we'll take another Bleed Dry. I'll take all the removal they want to pass my way. Now, maybe not. This is tough. We've got Edgar's Awakening, but we don't really have a lot of targets for it. And we already have a Blood Fountain for that effect. Could take another Blood Fountain, maybe just another Grisly Ritual here. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to play 2 rituals, but I'll take it. Now we can take a Piercing Light. Maybe another Vampire Slayer. Yeah, the Piercing Light kind of lined up pretty poorly for me. I'll just take another creature. Now we can take another Markov Purifier. And I guess we'll take a Beguiler. Ooh, another Flyer's nice here. Yeah, I think we're going to just be winning in the air over winning with a big creature. Although we could take the Heron Blessed Geist for both a 5-drop and a flyer. But the Ancestor would do great work in this deck. Yeah, maybe we'll just stay a little lower to the ground and take the Ancestor. We've got a bunch of flying threats already. Yeah, we wield a Shield Basher. That's pretty nice. Another Beguiler. Sanctify. Take another one. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and restart my client, see if I can't get this weird bug to fix, and I'll see y'all here in the deck building. Welcome to the deck building portion here. We are going to need to make a fair amount of cuts. I think we can start with these 2 Beguilers. We might not need both Grisly Rituals. We did pick up a fair amount of removal, if I remember correctly. Alright. Arena is just having a bad day today. Alright, let's see. Definitely want to keep the Escort. It's a nice little way to protect. We could cut the Blood Fountain. Let's see, which 2-drops do we have? We definitely want to keep the Reaver. The Dissenters are nice value. You could probably cut a Recluse. I don't think we're going to be getting there on that front. I think we'll cut both Sanctifies. That's a nice piece of removal. We might cut this Geist. Probably cut one Atom at will. Maybe both. Maybe not arm the Cathars, but that seems nice. Yeah, we can cut that one. Definitely cut the Blood Servitor. Probably cut the Killer. Maybe the Shield Basher. We can definitely cut probably both of these rituals. That's still 2, 3, 4, 5, and a couple of potential removal spells. Seems like enough. If we're only going this way, we can cut a land. Probably that Blood Fountain. Leaves us with 1 cut to make. Could be the Arm the Cathars. It is sorcery speed and double white, which is going to be tough to cast. And we'll just try and rely on our flyers to win us in the game in the air. That's what, 2, 3, 4. I guess we don't have it that many flyers. This guy I thought was a flyer, but is not. Maybe we do still want Arm the Cathars. If this was instant speed, I'd be way higher on it. I think we'll run it like this first and see how the first match goes, and then we can revise from there. Sweet. I'll see y'all in the first match. Welcome to game number 1. We are on the draw with an okay starting hand. A little bit slow, but let's see if we can get there with this one. Opponent is mulliganing. Alright, piece of removal there for us. Well, the Shield Basher should be nice to train up both of our other guys, if and when we get to that point. We can imprison this guy, but he can still tap for mana. I guess we're not doing anything else on this turn anyways, so may as well. They are also down a card, so hopefully that'll tempo us a bit. Might have been a little early to use, though. Hopefully whatever else they'll play we can hit with the Gift of the Fangs. Ooh, that's a little tough. Alright, we are for sure going to have to exile that on the next turn. I think we'll go ahead and get the Cavalry out first. It'll still train the trainee. All right, opponent playing a wolf that is susceptible to our Gift of the Fangs, thankfully, unless they put a counter on it. Alright, we can undo this imprisonment and put on a new one. Play down our guy and the escort. I think I'm just, at this point, I think we're just on lock their board down, play out another dude on our side, and just take this nice and slow. None of our guys are vampires to buff with this, so hopefully they play another target that this can snatch onto. Of course, anything they play, that Grove is going to immediately put a counter onto, so. Ooh, Chandra, huh? Alright. They can kill my, oh no, it's player or planeswalker, okay. So, really not as scary as it could be there. They did draw into a Reckless Impulse, but they won't have the mana to play much off of it here. Yep. Pretty good for us. Okay, that does flip. Has Vigilance as well, I believe. It sure does. And no need to block yet. Okay, let's see. We can shrink this down to a 1/4. And we can at least attack in then, but I guess we can attack anyways because we can give our guy flying. Costs 2. I think we'll drop a Dissenter. And swing with the team here. We'll go ahead and pay. And yeah, I think we'll leave it for now. All right, they play that villager. Probably play the crawler as well. Yep. And swing with the vigilant friend they have here. Ooh, there we go. We can go ahead and yeah, he's giving all their creatures vigilance, so we'll just go ahead and zap him now. And for now, we'll just keep swinging in the air for 2. Next turn, we can start swinging for 4, get down a Shield Basher, start swinging for more. They'll switch it to night here, but we can flip it back over to day. Now we can kill the crawler with our Gift of Fangs. Yeah, I'm not going to block since we have the way to kill it in hand. Yep, I get to draw a card, but that's fine. Drop a 4/2, make sure we can flip it again. And from here on out, we can just start exiling their stuff, making some blood tokens to filter through our land draws if we draw any, and should be able to stay on the right foot here. That thing can still tap for mana. Of course, at this point, they've got so much that it's not really a big deal. All right, they're going to get 2 bodies out of this 1 card here. Okay. I think we're going to swing with 3 here. Yeah, we'll swing with these 3. We'll give this guy flying. Sure, we'll give him indestructible too, why not? And if they want to block the trainee, I am fine with that. At least we can trade. They'll have to trade 2 dudes into it or just chump. So either way, I'm fine with that that outcome. Opponent looks like they might have something here. Oh, okay. Just a trick for their guy. Do we give this guy indestructible? I think I'd rather have him than a 1/1. And we'll get out our Markov Purifier. Can't draw life this turn from it, or draw a card from the life gain, but maybe we can here in a little bit. But the opponent's going to scoop it on up. That 1 flyer in the air just kept on letting us swing on through. I'll see y'all in the next round. Welcome to game number 2. We are on the draw again here with a pretty nice little starting hand. Maybe we can even draw into one of our 1-drops. I guess we maybe just have 1. And we'll probably drop our 1/3 first, I think. Opponent so far might also be on a life gainy kind of a deck. And now we'll get some life gain triggers off our Sigarda's Imprisonments here. Ooh, that's a nice target for it. And we'll just go ahead and lock that down right now. Mirror Hall Mimic, we will lock that one down next. And do to the opponent what has happened to me oh so many, many, many times. When you think you're out of the woods, the opponent just plays another Sigarda's Imprisonment. And we still have a Fierce Retribution to take out one more threat. Wow, and there it is. Man, the opponent just going to town right now. They have a very synergistic looking deck here. Alright, I think we want to hold up the 2 for the Imprisonment. So we will just play it like this. Hopefully they don't have more crazy bombs. Okay, that is definitely one. If they can train with that guy, we are just toast. Just starts exiling our board. Well, I think we have to kill the big flyer here, but... Well, I mean, thankfully Savior can't train currently, so that's something at least. I think we're going to get the Dissenter down first here. And just hold up the Adamant Will. Well, they can make some flyers. Yep. And they're ahead in the flyer department, that's for sure. All right, well, here's our chance to kill that savior. Okay, exiled. I'm thinking they got some kind of bounce spell, perhaps? Let's block with the Dissenter. They definitely got to have some kind of trick here. Surprised they didn't just fire it off, whatever it is. Maybe they have some sort of recursive ability, some way to get it back. Maybe not. Do we drop the 3/3 down? We probably should. Can they make those spirits at instant speed? Only as a sorcery. Okay. We'll see if they're going to keep on swinging with that Lantern Bearer each turn. Not in a great spot this game, though. Had to spend so much just locking down all these crazy flyers they put out. They probably still have like 2 more rares in their deck. They're about to top deck here. Alright, that's a pretty nice card from the opponent. Nice 3/3 of their own. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and start exiling these dudes here. And Zombie Horse. Zombie Horse really blocks us well here. Opponent potentially with a trick of their own. Although if they had one, I'm guessing they would have used it to save their mythic guy. Another oh no, it is another Harem Blessgeist. Yikes. They just went all in on the big flyers, didn't they? Really gonna need to draw one of ours now. That is not one of ours. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and just cycle that away. There we go, that's a flyer we can play at least. And we can swing that with the 3/3 next turn to train it up. As well as give our Graph Reaver flying. Though it looks like our flyer is not long for the world. Alright, I guess we're racing here. We will definitely lose this race as it stands. Especially with lifelink like that. There's the removal for our flyer that I was anticipating. Yep, they'll gain some life, get their enchantment, put it on their big flyer. It's going to be tough here. We need to draw into removal for the Geist and a flyer of our own. Yeah. And I think we have like 1 turn to draw the removal here. if that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have to draw the removal over right now. Or a flyer big enough to chump the Geist. I guess we can cycle through. Probably should do this card so we can play the land if we need to. Well, does that save us one more turn? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Nah, I think we're still toast. I forgot about the life gain, actually. Maybe we do live one more turn here. No reason. Oh, I guess now we are dead. There was reason not to swing. But yeah, we're toast anyways. They've got too much life. I'll see y'all in the next round. Welcome back for game number 3. We are on the draw again with it's an okay starting hand. It's a little slow, but I think we're going to go ahead and keep it. Hopefully we can stabilize and take over the mid game. Well, didn't drop in or draw into a 2-drop, but some more removal is never a bad thing. Okay, a Steelclad Spirit. It's not too scary. And we are going to want to drop this once we have another human, hopefully. So yeah, we'll play it like this, probably. Can't Cigar his imprisonment that. But we could put one on this guy and then swing in. Or I think I'd rather just develop my board and play the flyer. That way next turn we can maybe draw a card and do something else. If we draw the land to do it. Opponent is showing 3 colors now. They have the red, white, and blue going. Alright, they're going to go ahead and smash our flyer there. And ooh, figured they'd swing in with theirs, but guess not. Well, now we don't get to draw off of our resistance squad, which is unfortunate. But we could imprison this guy and then hold up our Fierce Retribution. Could just play another. I think I'll just play another big flyer. Make them have more removal here. Although it potentially looks like a counterspell. No, maybe not. And then next turn we will imprison the spirit and start swinging in. That can't block, right? Creatures with flying, okay. That might be worth bleeding dry there. Either way, we're going to get the escort into play so we can play our resistance squad. Maybe we'll just do that. Play both of those this turn just to make sure we can get our card draw. Ah, nice, yeah. Alright. We'll hold up one more turn now for real. And then we can at least play these 2 next turn. Or just this one, or some combination of the bunch. Okay, let's see. I definitely think we need to get the 3/3 on the ground locked up. This guy can only block the Heron, which we can give lifelink. And everything else trades or is profitable for us. So I think we'll just swing all here. Ooh, I did not think that through. Well, I guess we're killing a spirit. For some reason in my head I thought that only the Wandering Spirit could block. That's alright. We've got an entire handful of removal, so we should be okay. Don't mind trading these off. Alright, hopefully they'll play that and we can just bleed dry whatever they put it on. There we go. They will get a spirit out of it, but that's alright. We'll take 2. Maybe they'll even put the binding on it as well. Oh no, I guess that goes on ours. That would be pretty annoying on our ancestor. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and... yeah, let's go ahead and just hold off on it for now. It's instant speed anyways. I think we'll just drop this guy for now, eat up our ancestor. We don't want to replay that yet. We can do that next turn, give our 3/3 lifelink once we've killed the spirit. Or whatever else they choose to play here. Alright. We'll try and kill it now. See if that's something we should have chosen to do on their turn. Or on our turn, rather. Looks like maybe they do have some sort of protection here. Okay, Syncopate. That'll do it. We could still get rid of it next turn, but that's a bit annoying. We'll definitely put lifelink on our Graph Reaver here. Yeah, I don't think I need to imprison the 2/1. We'll just Fierce Retribution their spirit here. And that time we did end up getting it. So we'll see if our lifelinking 3/3 can outrace them here. And they've got a 2/3 of their own. Which will definitely lock down their lifelinker here. Swing in with ours and drop a flyer. Should be a nice little pair together next turn here. And then we can start exiling these to generate blood tokens for us. Alright, this is a pretty aggressive attack. Ah, okay. I'll go ahead and do the Ancestor first, exile that, and make a blood token. Discard. See what we draw. Another land anyways. Probably should have saved that for the next blood token, but that's okay. We will swing with both. That way we get the training on the flyer. See if they want to block with their shield breaker. Probably should. I think they can give it indestructible, or maybe only when it attacks. No, only when it attacks. Alright, they chose not to block. Pump spell would mean we can train one more time. Or we could just kill them, honestly. That probably a better use for a pump spell. Got a lot of good draws in the deck, though. activate this next one here. And chug through another card. Maybe we'll get a 2-mana spell. We did. Look at that. I should have probably played this as the pump spell to get the boost, but I think I'd rather save the guy here. Gain a bunch of extra life. Just play it nice and safe. Now they've got a 2/1. Yep, there we go. Kinda hard to be coming back from that with so much life having been gained there. But that'll do it for this round. I'll see y'all in the next one. Welcome back for game number 4. We are on the draw again with a... probably shouldn't keep it starting hand. But one swamp turns the whole hand on. We do still have a fair amount of plays. I'm going to keep it since we are on the draw, but should have been mulliganing here. Opponent starts off with a turn 1 Blood Fountain. Did not top deck our land, but did get another card we can at least play, so that's something. 2 Blood Fountains. Okay, this could be a long, grindy game from the opponent. Hopefully, we draw another land here so we can stay aggressive. Not that we're very aggressive yet. Yikes, if they remove this immediately, that would be unfortunate. Alright, well, they ditched a removal spell, which makes me think they've got more removal in hand. Alright, we did not draw our person there, so we're going to have to see if we can't kill that thing in combat. They'll gain some life. They got a big old worm in the graveyard now. We'll go ahead and blow it up since we can. I mean, they can get it back if they want to, but... Alright, now that's not a bad shake right there. Go ahead and swing first, and then I think we'll drop the Purifier before the Ancestor. Probably did that backwards, but since we have 2, if they're going to use removal on one, I'd rather they use removal on the first Purifier than the second, than the Ancestor. We can imprison whatever they play, creature-wise at least. Opponent has 2 worms in the graveyard, so they can gain 10 life. Bring them back when they want them to. This is a very synergistic graveyard deck from the opponent here. That's tough now, too. I think we're going to swing in and try and combat check this. Yep. They are definitely going to be able to outvalue us in this game, especially if they can hit a green source, then we're really going to be in trouble. Are they going to exploit their guy for some draw? Nope, they will not. Alright, well now I think I'm going to, just to stay on the offensive, I'm going to go ahead and bind this one up. All right, excellent. They're shocked there. Opponent going to go ahead and scoop it. I think if they had just drawn, even if they had, had taken another turn or two, if they had drawn 1 green source and started healing up, then we would have been really hurting there. Sweet. But that'll do it for this round. I'll see y'all in the next one. We are here in game number 5 with unkeepable starting hand, sadly, even though we are finally going first. So we'll mulligan this one down. This one's better. It's not great, but it's better. I think we'll ditch the Markov Purifier, since I'd rather have the flying 3-drop. And if we don't hit a land, I'd rather have the 2 2-drops, just to be sure we can cast the spells. Maybe start with a Dissenter. Probably a Vampire Slayer, though. Yeah, the opponent did have to mull down as well, so at least we're on even footing there. They do get their draw step first, but we get to slam down our Vampire Slayer. Black does have the potential to have some vampires, so we might get some use out of the random upside to this card. All right, and the opponent is starting with the Doom Dissenter of their own here. We'll just swing in now. Opponent thinking hard about the trade. All right, they are going to go ahead and make it. Not a problem. They'll make their 2/2, and we will put out the Griff Rider. It's pretty cool art there from Youngjae Choi. I like the cool little neck and little spindly legs and all. Very unique. Alright, we won't have training on this guy. We don't have anything that can train it other than the Adamant Will, but we'd have to use it pre-combat to get the training off. I think I'd rather potentially surprise them with the Adamant Will here. See if they block. I might just trade it off even. I don't know that I really need to keep the 2/2. Yeah, I think this is probably fine. And then play a Kindly Ancestor that we don't mind trading off to their guest. Sub Menace? Nah. Just trample. And that way we can stick the guest onto our Griff Rider next turn, maybe. Alright, opponent is going to try and race us here, it looks like, which is okay. I think we'll just go that route. Just keep on swinging in for 2 lifelink in the air each turn. Hopefully they can't remove the Griff Rider, because that's really the way we're gonna potentially win here. Opponent is missing out on one of their statue triggers, so that's something at least. I think this turn I am going to go ahead and drop 2 ground blockers out. The next turn we'll play 1 and hold up an Adamant Will. Alright, they can transform this guy by swinging with the other 2. We will block and get a 2/2 here. Really hope they don't have a removal spell for our Griff Rider now. Yikes, that's a lot of damage. That's a good draw, though. Go ahead and play that now so we get the extra life gain going. And we're going to have to do some chump blocking next turn, I think. This will have trample, so the Geist will be a good blocker. Yeah, I think we get 1 more attack like this. They have no tokens to sack at least, so we can block here and only take the 3. Assuming they don't have a pump spell here. Oh, I guess they can use the thing to pump. I gotta remember that. And it pumps both of them. Okay. So we'll gain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. They can activate once. Let's say they get another mountain. That's twice. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we're still okay. Oh, yeah, I think I'd rather hold up my Adamant Will just to make sure we can protect our flyers, or that we have it for lethal next turn. Yep, that's fine. We'll block the one we can block. No trample, at least. It's definitely possible they could surprise us here. Alright. That'll just kill the creature. Does not give it trample, thankfully. So I think that's going to be GG. And once again, we will win in the air with big flyers. I'll see y'all in the next round. Welcome back to the next round. We are on the draw with probably shouldn't keep it starting hand here. Oh man, yeah. One white source would turn it on, but we have more white cards in the deck than black anyways. This is much better. What do I get rid of though? I guess maybe a... no. I really hate to get rid of the bleed dry, but I think that's probably the right choice, so we can curve out. We have plenty of other removal options in the deck that we can hopefully draw into. Well, it's not removal, but it will let us draw a card, as long as we have one of these early drops out still. Let's go ahead and attack first with our little Vigilant Escort. Yikes, that blocks both of our guys very well. But we'll go ahead and get the value here, get the card draw going. Ah, that's nice. Now we just need one more land and we can play some nice flying creatures there. Right, opponent with a very nice rare here. Yeah. It's going to let them cheat into play some really nasty stuff. So, yeah. We're going to need to outrace them in the sky here. I think I'm going to try and get the Kindly Ancestor onto the Heron at some point here, if they don't blow it right up. Well, or block it with a Reach creature. That'll do it too. I think for now we will go ahead and say go. Definitely we're missing out on that that removal now, though, that's for sure. Their board just lines up really well against ours. This 1/4 Reach guy coming in clutch again. And what nasty player are they going to put out? Yep. A 6/6 for 2 seems good. Yikes. Oh, is it worth it just to play the other flyer out? Could get another lifelinker. I think I'd rather have an Ancestor out, so if we do need to chump, we could chump with that. Do they have another 6/6? Wouldn't surprise me. I'd fill my deck with the biggest werewolves I could if I got a Piper. I guess they didn't need to flip. Ooh, there we go. That's some interaction at least. If they do swing with their 6/6, we can blow it up. And I think we're, what, one turn away from just being able to blow anything up? And then we can kill the Reach guy and start swinging in this guy. Wait. Oh, it's any creature. It just untaps if it's a other one. Okay, got it. So this is just most busted thing ever in Limited. Like, I want to kill that, but I feel like the reach guy's the one who's going to keep us from being able to have a shot in this game. Okay, so we can shoot the reach creature. And then we start chump blocking like crazy. Try to race. I think that's like our only play, but they do have 2 lifelinkers as well. Yeah, maybe I'm just supposed to just keep developing the board out and Fierce Retribution whatever they attack with. Any creature in their deck only costs 2. And now it's nighttime. Yeah. We're just screwed this game. I guess we are just gonna blow this thing up. Like, that's our only shot at this point, is swinging in with some flyers. Get to flip both their guys. Sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede this game. That's a stupid card. It does exactly what I love to do. If I had that card, I'd be going nuts for it too, but that is a rough Magic card. Welcome back to game number 7. We are on the play with a pretty slow hand, but I don't think we can get rid of it. Maybe we should, just to, yeah, we probably should. Yeah, this is better. We'll get rid of the, we don't have any double white cards we need, I suppose. Just get our little vigilant dude down early and hope they don't have a 1-drop here. Which, of course, they do. See if they want to trade. I definitely would if I was them. I don't think we care enough about our... Although, we're not going to do anything next turn either, so I feel like we should. I guess their guy already got all of his value, so it's not the best for us, but traded 2 mana card and down into a 1, but we don't have a ton. I will exile a Shield Basher. Alright. We've got our Heron in the air here, and that's pretty much going to be our plan. Yep. Next turn we can imprison up whatever, and then we've got the Escort. Oh, I guess it needs to have a... Yep. Needs to have a counter. And they've got the Blood Fountain value. Well, I think next turn we're going to need the Blood token potentially just to keep digging in our deck. Not looking good. Yeah, even worse with a Socialite. These can't block that well anyways, so I think we're just going to eat the 5. I'd rather have access to some card draw next turn. Yikes, another menace creature. Yeah, this is rough for us. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm thinking that's going to be the end of this draft here, but we'll go ahead and play it on out, because you never know. We'll go ahead and double block and take the 4. See if we draw a piece of removal. If we top deck 2 in a row, we might still have a shot. Of course, one of our best pieces is on the bottom of our library. And that will not do it. That's going to be the end of this draft run here. We're going to end up 4-3. Considering no bombs and lots of mulligans, not the worst. I had a few pretty bad misplays myself throughout the matches, but overall, kind of where you expect this deck to run. Forgot to set the starting art. None of this stuff really worthy of that art anyways. Our only rare is a 2-drop that hurts us, but I guess we'll go ahead and stick him up there. Nah, let's do Sigarda's Imprisonment. Yeah. Alright. That's going to do it for me here today. Thank you all for coming along for the ride. I apologize for the technical difficulties, and hope to see y'all in the next draft video. Take care, everybody.